What is up, family? It has been a while. In fact, you know what? It's actually been a while since the channel has started, and in that time I haven't fixed the combi motor. I have gotten married. My wife Stacy and I have built a carport back in January, which is when we started the welding cart project. And yeah, that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about the welding cart project. But we started the welding cart project back in December. Actually, scratch that, back in December. From February till now, which is June, we have moved from our parents' house, my parents' house, with this lovely workshop of mine. We've moved to our own little place, which makes commuting between the workshop and home a little bit difficult. And yeah, I've been doing photography stuff. I've been doing weird and wonderful stuff at work. We've done the Red Bull box cart race, which you guys might have caught that little clip on there. Well, anyway, the plan of today is to finally finish painting the welding cart. And what we're going to do is we are going to get the stuff off of the welding cart. We are going to prep it for paint. I am going to get changed into paint-worthy clothes, so I may look like a hobo. So yeah, with a little bit of ado, which you guys won't have to deal with, we are going to start prepping the welding cart for paint. Let's get to it then. Okay, well, if you guys want to know how long it's been, I have forgotten a critical step, and that was previously on Project Car. We managed to break the welding cart, so we got some much needed upgrades in the form of some heavy duty casters. Now, what are those replacing, you may ask? Well, in the very first episode, we literally put the world's pokiest little wheels on this thing, and we completely annihilated them. As you can see over here, look at that. Look at that quality stuff right there. So, those were probably cabinet grade wheels, and now we have the joy of taking those off, putting on some new wheels before we weld the cart. Or should we weld the cart? Let's see how far we go. Come along. Spoiler alert, we're gonna start with putting on the wheels. You know, they see me rolling. So, first step then, to take some measurements of the new wheels we have to fit on our axles. For the axle, what we're going to be using is an ancient piece of electrical conduit. It just so happens to be the right diameter, and I had it lying around. So hey, would you look at that? Okie dokie, well, we interrupt the segment to bring you a little bit of problem solving. Now, currently what we had was a once upon a time piece of electrical old school conduit, which was significantly bent and was obviously used in fighting off zombies in the recent apocalypse. So, we could not use the full length of pipe, which means we have two short lengths of pipe, which are going to be a little bit close. Now, what we're going to do is we're trying to just get these through over here like that. Now, the logical thing to do is to drill a hole through this side over here, put on a suitably sized washer, and put in a cotter pin, and that's a normal way to do trolley wheels. You've seen them all over the place. However, there are two things that conspire against us. One is that we do not have a drill press yet. Two is that we don't quite have enough space to mess up at best. These got cut a little bit skew, disclaimer. At best, we're going to have like a tiny little amount like so on the short side, a little bit more on the longer side. Now, the alternative that we could do is to take a nut, set the appropriate height until we have just enough purchase to get a weld on there. Then we can take our associated bolt, put the bolt through, put a washer, and Bob's your uncle. We have a inner retaining device which, to be honest, is much heavier than a cotter pin. But since this is not a racing cart, it is a welding cart, it shouldn't too much matter. So at least that's the theory. We're gonna go do that in practice. Yeah. Can you guys see the dog in the back? That's Ruby. Hey Ruby. Hey girl, come here. Come here. Come here. Watch out for all the enamel thinners. Say hi to the peoples, Ruby. Aww. So yeah, Ruby and this is little dog over here. Come little dog. We have been painting the welding cart together. Well, we haven't. I have. They've been hiding away like they should be, like good little doggos. Hey. Always practice your health and safety. Always wear your little painting masks. So we have just put on the first coat and then second coat of primer onto the welding carts. I've only been promising that I would do that for several years, but it is finally done. I first tried to brush the primer on. That was going very poorly, so I broke out the compressor and went full hog with the spray gun. And yeah. So it is now just drying. The gun is busy soaking in some enamel thinners, and these two are getting hungry and it is getting dark, so we're gonna let this dry. It is winter, but it should be okay. There's enough temperature. Yeah, that's it. I'm hungry too. Come dogs, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come, come, come. Come, come, come. Okay, just kidding, I'm back here.